Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Lawson. I'm calling from Chilacom Global Consult. I'm going to be your host for today.
Today, we're going to be further studying using the data analysis using Solver. I remember last week we studied about data analysis using GoSeek. So, using Solver to make a decision, you have a table like this. In the first quarter, you have January, February, March, which is the first quarter. And you have this figure given to you as per sales, and then you have this given to you as per shipping. This is the growth rate. The growth rate to this sales is 1%. You see, as soon as I click on this cell, the calculation on this of the growth rate will definitely appear, which is equal to round, open bracket, cell in C5 times the growth rate, which is 1%. The growth rate, which is 1% of 1% of that is B4. You close the bracket minus 1. It gives you the growth rate, which is 1%. So from 135,000, you get 136,000. So same thing apply to these two. All of them are dependent on cell cells D. This will not depend on cell D. Cell D using a growth rate of 1%. So you have total here. This is the total, that is January plus February plus March. That is the figure in January, February, and March. Gives you 409. Same thing applicable to the shipping. So at the end of the day, total revenue that is derived from January to March, looking at your sales and shipping, is 481,000. Then you have the cost of sales. In this cost of sales, you have what you use in buying goods, which is 65,000. This is independent figure. I have freight, money you use in transportation, and then you have other miscellaneous expenses. So at the end of the day, you have 71,900. Now these are all growth rate of 1%, growth rate of 1%, growth rate of 1%. So at the end of the day, you have 217,870 naira. So the net or the gross profit here is 263,910. And then we are looking at what we are expecting at the end of the quarter. This is just a mirror of this total figure of the gross profit, which is this. Now, using a solver to make a decision, I want to say what will happen. What will happen if we decide to change this parameter, this total gross profit of 263,000? What will happen? So we'll go to using a solver. Look at you go to data, then you look at solver. Sometimes this solver may not appear on the taskbar immediately. If it does not appear, then you can click on tell me what you want to do. You can click here and type what you want. Solver. So you click OK. It will look for it. Solver. Look into it. So you see solver here. It's already in here. You click OK. You click OK. Then you go to data. Go to data. You see solver is there already, but you can click on it. You click on it. You see something like this. So now we are going to do we're going to rearrange the parameter. It's already highlighting this figure which I put here. I'll bring it down, so that is looking at the value. Let's say this value we are looking at it to be 300. Then we are looking at these cells. So we are going to have this. I'm going to mark this. Then we'll put comma and then mark this. Press OK. Then you now have this. You will now say constraint. What is the constraint? The constraint. First of all, let us remove this constraint. Remove this constraint. Remove this constraint. Remove this constraint. And remove this constraint. Remove this constraint. Now we're going to use a different constraint. We're going to have this add. We're looking at this constraint here. That is this one. Is going to be greater than or equal to, let us assume this one will be 137,000. Let's add another one, which is this one. This one is going to be greater than or equal to 27,000. Add. Then go to the last one, the constraint. This one, let's say this one is less than or equal to, let's say 63,000. Now we will not add again. Say OK. So the three constraint has been highlighted here now. Then you go on. This is a GRG non-linear. You can click on the options and look at what is happening here. All methods are highlighted. The GRG non-linear, this is what it shows. If you have anything to adjust here, you can adjust, but if not, leave it the way it is. You cancel here, cancel. So you have this. Click on solve. So it brings this table for you. Solver could not find a feasible solution. Keep solver solution. Restore original values. Return to solver parameter. Click OK. So click solve. I could not find a feasible solution. Give solver solution. Oh, okay. Let's why would it not find a feasible solution? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. 250. Okay. Cannot find it forward. It's visible. Okay. The wouldn't fulfill the fixed position. There are so-called distance. Let's look at using 300. Using 300 now. 300. Using 300. What should be the solution? If we look at using 300. Visibility. Click OK. So 300, there's no constraint that can use 300 here now. So the best you can use here, all the parameters we have highlighted is outside the bound of 300. So we can only use 250, using a 250, 250, or let's say 272, 272 with this parameter. So can be solved. Okay.
Alright, that will be all for this video. If you enjoy it or have questions, please drop a comment at the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then ring the bell